This intersection has been the scene of multiple crashes throughout the years. Now, we spoke with one woman who says if there had been stop signs at the time of her crash, it would have at least slowed people down or even prevented her crash altogether.
Odessa police say thieves going around and checking car doors is nothing new. But what is new is technology.
Tonight, we know that ECISD will have new boundary lines for elementary, middle school, and high schools at the start of next school year.
Fort Stockton is going around and checking every single fire hydrant in town. But it's something that neighbors say they should have kept up with in the first place.
The first draft has the biggest change, moving Odessa High boundary east. That goes all the way to JBS Park. And this announcement has left parents no choice but to enroll their children into other schools. But with the start of class less than a week away, many fear it's too late. Fight after fight after fight, all at independent rapper Webby's concerts. The most recent at Club 2020 Friday night. Bar stools were flying, people punching, and others laid out on the floor. Videos have been flooding the internet since Friday. TMZ even picked up on the story, releasing a video of its own. Odessa police say 40 to 50 people were involved in the fight, and one felony arrest was made. This man, 32-year-old Terrence Hughes, was arrested for public intoxication and having a bag of ecstasy on him. This fight got so out of hand that the owner of 2020 is making policy changes. In a statement released to CBS 7, the owner says, quote, "We will not have any hip-hop rap shows here at Club 2020 anymore," end quote. But as we mentioned before, this isn't the first time Webby's gigs have been linked to trouble. In 2011, a security guard was shot in the hand at one of Webby's concerts in East St. Louis. While in 2008, a woman was shot in the head as she left the rapper's concert in Louisiana. The same year, in 2008, a man was admitted to the hospital suffering from stab wounds sustained at a Webby show in Florida. We have reached out to Webby and his representatives for comment. As of this time, none of our phone calls or emails have been returned. Live in the studio, I'm Tatum Guinn, CBS 7 News.
Tatum, what have you seen?
Jay, Tatum, today's storm wasn't very big, but it was definitely powerful. We've been driving all over town and we've seen a lot of uprooted trees, a lot like this one throughout town. This evening's storm was fast and it was furious.
Parts of a tree branch just flying around and boards just falling right down.
It felt like an earthquake. The person that I work with, she has horses, so the horses were freaking out.
Lightning knocked out power. Heavy rain flooded streets. Strong wind uprooted trees, even knocking over this carport.
All I could see was lightning, and then it was really heavy rain. I couldn't see what was around. You couldn't see far.
Though tonight's storm ended nearly as fast as it blew in, city crews say it'll take a while to clean up the damage. Jay, Tatum, we also know tonight that TxDOT crews are out blocking off roads while they clean up a lot of the uprooted trees just like this one.
Tatum, have you heard how long some of these outages are scheduled to last? There were some down power lines, things like that?
We know that there are about 2,000 people without power right now, and the last I checked, power is expected to be back on by midnight. Every Wednesday is open mic night at La Kiva. Tonight's open mic took on a different tone.
Well, I found myself in the middle of nowhere.
In the midst of tragedy, the people of Terlingua kept tradition going tonight.
He liked this Tuesday night karaoke, and he liked this Wednesday night open mic.
They're here because they know that's how Glenn Feltz would want it.
Well, La Kiva's the place to be. Everybody always just came here to be together.
So I think one of the best times I ever had down here was about a year ago at La Kiva.
Those that knew Feltz say he liked the music that plays at his restaurant. Easygoing.
He's just a sweet, angelic fella.
He was a very gentle soul and loving and kind and funny.
They play not only because of tradition, but because they know he's somewhere singing right along with them.
It doesn't belong that Glenn's not here for this because he'd get a kick out of this.
In Terlingua, I'm Tatum Guinn, CBS 7 News.
Watching mine shaft sparkle when we light the fuse. Sit on the porch and toast.
I'm holding every single case that has been changed to a different charge in Loving County. I went through all of them case by case, and I found more than just speeding tickets are being changed. There are 90 cases where charges have been changed in Loving County since 2009. Here's how it works. You get pulled over for speeding and appeal the charge in municipal court. You then go to the county court and plead guilty to a lesser charge, but pay a bigger fine and keep a clean driving record. This practice didn't sit well with those writing the tickets.
It's disheartening to us, needless to say. I'm not for it.
So we requested all traffic tickets that have been changed to an illegal parking ticket. What we uncovered was much more than just changed traffic citations. Like this one, an assault causes bodily injury charge was dismissed and an illegal parking of a vehicle charge took its place. And this one, a possession of marijuana charge was changed to an illegal parking ticket. But it doesn't stop there. We found other charges were also changed. Driving while intoxicated, failing to yield to an emergency vehicle, driving with an invalid license, driving with a suspended license, illegal dumping. All charges dropped and changed to something else. Doesn't seem right, does it? The state didn't think so either. The county was investigated by the State Judicial Conduct Committee for changing charges in 2009 and were advised to stop. But the county judge and the county's legal advisor decided not to.
The Judicial Conduct Committee told me that I needed to talk to my county attorney and tell him that we shouldn't be doing this. So I did. I talked to him. He said, well, we probably shouldn't, but we're going to do it anyway.
It didn't happen one more time or twice. It's happened 90 more times. So we called the State Judicial Conduct Committee to see what they had to say. While the county's actions did raise eyebrows, they say they would have to take a look at the case specifically before they could speak on it ethically. I also reached out to the county's legal advisor to see what he had to say about the changed charges. Once I mentioned I was with the media, he hung up on me. Reporting live in the studio, I'm Tatum Guinn, CBS 7 News.